Well, more than 100 live rounds will be shot inside Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School today in order to recreate the 2018 Parkland shooting. This is part of a lawsuit against Sheriff's Deputy Scott Peterson. Peterson waited for 40 minutes outside of the school while the shooting took place, killing 17 people, and he says he didn't hear all the shots and couldn't pinpoint where they were coming from. This recreation will work to prove or disprove that. Law enforcement expert Darren Porcher joins me now live. He's also a former NYPD lieutenant, and our legal analyst, trial attorney Misty Maris. Thank you both for being here. This is a difficult story and controversial a bit. So, Darren, how does a reenactment like this work, and what will it be able to demonstrate for experts specifically?
Well, good afternoon. And this is a significant component when we look to the civil trial. The civil trial, they're going to look to establish a preponderance of the evidence. The preponderance of the evidence is merely 51% greater in favor. However, we just had the criminal trial. And when we look at the criminal trial, the school resource officer was acquitted. So that being said, it's important because it's going to establish where he was when he heard the shots and how he would have perceived where the shooter would have been located. And that would have determined how he would have, or when he would have entered that school building.
So, Misty, Peterson's attorney called this a traumatic reenactment that's unnecessary. What is your reaction to that? And what are the odds, in your opinion, that this footage is played in the courtroom?
So I'm not surprised to hear that language coming from his attorney, and that's because there'll be several defenses for the video of the reenactment to be shown in the courtroom. First, there is that chance and a very, very strong possibility that just watching this reenactment video will re-traumatize those victims and the families of the victims. That being said, prosecutors, Darren's point was made beautifully, prosecutors want this in because this case is based on what Peterson heard at the time. It's all about where he heard these shots, whether he could pinpoint where they were, whether there was an echo. So this reenactment is going to seek to show that he could have acted and potentially saved lives. But from a defense attorney perspective, there's going to be two defenses to whether or not the jury ever actually sees that video. First, they will question the methodology and the actual reenactment and its accuracy. The second piece is what's called the gruesome evidence rule. And the judge will weigh the potential prejudice of the jury seeing this video, which is going to be horrible, we all know that, versus the probative value to the case. And so that language that the attorney used, likely strategic in the public sphere. I personally, just knowing the way that these cases play out, I doubt you will see the video played before the jurors in the courtroom. I do think you will get an expert to testify as to the conclusions regarding the reenactment, which is a general course of business in these types of cases.
So, Misty, in about 30 seconds, just following up on that, the officer was acquitted of felony charges over this, as was mentioned. Does this lawsuit have a better chance, since you both mentioned the burden of proof is lower in this case?
Yeah, Darren's got it right, because the criminal trial is beyond a reasonable doubt. This is a completely different legal theory and only has to be proved preponderance of the evidence, which is 51% liability. There's still defenses like superseding criminal act, that his actions would not have made a difference. Those are all the defenses. But certainly that lower burden gives the plaintiffs here a better chance.
All right, a lot to dissect here, and I apologize, we do have to go. Misty, Darren, thank you both for joining us. We really appreciate it. An important story.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.